What we have in our lives is we face junctures, decision moments, where we can play it safe or take the chance. Play it safe or take the chance. And overwhelmingly in this sample, not all the time, but most of the time, people regret not taking the chance. Even when people take a chance and it doesn't work out, many times they're cool. It's all right. But it's when they don't take the chance, when they don't step off the train, it eats at them and eats at them and eats at them and eats at them. Now, this is particularly true. I want to sort of locate you in your role as bosses, as people who are running organizations. You know, sort of how do you create a culture in which people can do their best work and be their best selves? Overwhelmingly, you see this in careers. Here's an example. I wish I'd taken more career risks. I played it too safe. 35-year-old woman from California. Almost nobody says about their career, I took too many chances. Almost nobody. Here's a very poignant one from South Africa that captures, I think, more in a more direct way what a lot of people were feeling. He says, my deepest regret of 52 years is having lived it fearfully. I have been afraid of failing and looking foolish, and as a result, I did not do so many things that I wish I had done. There is this idea that I'm not doing things because I'm concerned about what other people are going to think of me. I'm actually living my life by not failing rather than succeeding. Here's one that echoes something that came up in the video, and it's powerful. This is a 50-year-old woman from Texas. She says, I wish I had spoken up for myself more as a young woman. Now, I want to go to that phrase because somebody in that video used this same phrase. We have hundreds of people using a version of this phrase. I see people nodding here. We see hundreds of people in this sample using versions of this phrase. I regret not speaking up. I regret not having spoken up. We hear this all the time. There are people out there who are sitting on what they really think. They're skittish about speaking up, and we're going to get to this in a moment. It's not totally on them. She says, I feared being perceived as bossy or aggressive. Now that I have daughters, I want them to use their voices and not think about how others view them. But when we don't do that, when we don't speak up for injustice, for just simply what's right, we regret it.